Every day, inside your head, there is a war being fought between growth you and comfort you. Every day. Every day you wake up, you're already fighting the war. You're already fighting the battle. And your goal, your job, your purpose, your mission is to try to win more fights as growth you compared to comfort you. Just think about this morning. You got out of bed. What does comfort you want to do? Comfort you wants to hit the snooze button. Comfort you wants 5 more minutes in the warm blankets. Comfort you says, nobody really cares if you show up today or not. Just give yourself a break. Take it easy. You did so much yesterday. You could start again on Monday. That's the voice, right? Like you have your own version of it, but that's comfort you telling you to be comfortable. And we love comfort you. We love feeling like we're wrapped in a warm blanket and we have hot chocolate and we just don't have to do anything. Because growth you requires doing scary things. Growth you requires doing something bigger. Growth you requires stepping outside of your comfort zone, which comfort you doesn't like. But you're not happy as comfort you. It's a different kind of happiness. It's a comfortable happiness, but it's not the service happiness. And you realize that you want to serve, that you're capable of more, that you want to do big things, that you can do big things, that you have a message, that your story could change people's lives. You know this. I look at happiness as being split, of happiness being the excitement versus fulfillment, or a momentary little shot versus deep fulfillment. Chasing comfort is that little shot. Chasing comfort is having that chocolate bar. It tastes so good. Is the little momentary jolt, where growth you, that's fulfillment. Growth you is deep, sustained, long-term happiness. And so you have to lean into growth you more often than not. You getting up on time when you said you would, and chasing after the day and whatever you said you were going to do. If you work out, first thing in the morning, if that's part of your goals, to work out, right? How many of you have that goal, to work out first thing in the morning? Okay, great. Again, that decision is a fight between comfort you and growth you. Comfort you says, my muscles are sore. I did such a good workout yesterday. My muscles are sore, so I'm going to not do it today. Comfort you says, well, you skipped yesterday's workout, so whatever. Don't worry about this week. We start again next week. Comfort you says, well, my gym is closed right now, so I can't go down. Comfort you finds all the reasons why you can't do it. And growth you is fighting to say, no, we're doing this. We said we were going to do this. We want to look a certain way. We want to hit a certain weight. We want our muscles to build. We want to have longevity. No, let's go. Wake up and do it. And what people don't realize is some people think that it's something rare. It's some kind of, Evan Carmichael or whoever it is, they're just different. They're just freaks. It's not a 1 or 0 thing. It's not I'm living in growth mode all the time, right? I fight it every day. I fight comfort me versus growth me every day. Even filming these videos, I forgot to bring my tripod. So at this time, Nina's shopping at Costco. There's Costco. She's getting some supplies for us for the week. And I'm gonna make videos, right? Use the most of her time. And I usually bring my tripod. And I have not brought my tripod today. This is the last video I need to film. And I'm holding, look, this is what I'm doing. Here, can I show you? Here. I've got my hand here. This is my tripod. And I've got my leg crossed like this. And I'm resting my arm on my leg right now, on my knee, because my arm is about to fall off. I've been filming videos for 2 hours. My arm is about to fall off. I have no more strength in my left arm. I've been switching arms every now and then. I got nothing left. And going into it, like, oh, I don't have my tripod. Okay, now what? I mean, do we just go home and I get it and then I'm delayed on making videos? Do I just postpone it and say, you know what, I'll make videos tomorrow? Do I say, whatever, nobody cares if I make videos or not, I'll just postpone it a week? That's all comfort Evan talking. growth Evan's like, no, let's go. We do difficult things, right? I do difficult things. Don't have a tripod? Let's go. We're making it anyway. My arm will fall off. You're gonna have a super sore arm by tomorrow, right? I fight it every day too. I'm just like you. I fight it every day too. And your goal is to wake up and just try to win more fights as growth you than comfort you. I don't win all the growth Evan fights. Most of the time, I think we just default to living in comfort zone. I think I've made already a lot of decisions today based off of comfort Evan, not even recognizing that it's comfort Evan. We subconsciously live in our comfort zone. And we find the reasons and the justifications to stay small and to stay comfortable and stay safe and stay where we are. Most of the time, it never bubbles up to the conscious. Most of the time, growth you never even has a fighting chance. You don't recognize that growth you is losing the fight because you've convinced yourself as to why you should do it. It's just subconscious. It's your autopilot patterns. But it's when you catch it. It's when you catch it, what do? When you catch it, when your arm is tired because you don't have your tripod, when you don't want to get out of bed because you had a rough night sleeping, when you don't want to work out because your muscles are sore, then what do? And it's in those moments that you start to build and shift your identity. It's in those moments when you're feeling tired and you still get up and do it. It's in those moments when your muscles are hurting and you still do a workout. It's in those moments when you don't have your tripod and you still film the videos. It's in those moments that you start to build self-love. You start to raise your standards a little. People talk about raising standards. How do you do it? That's how you do it. Raising standards come from when you would normally quit, you go one more. When old you would say that's enough, you do one more. And I'm not talking going off the deep end and sacrificing your self-care, right? Don't go so far that you end up on drugs or not sleeping at all, or, right? I mean, self-care is real, but you can do one more, you know? You can do one more. It's just moving the line where you give yourself a break, right? I like to say moving the brake line forward. You would normally give yourself a break here, go here, right? You normally be here. It's like, okay, that's enough. I'm gonna break. Just go here, just a little bit more, just one more. Doing that consistently, that's how you raise your standards. That's how you create the new identity. That's how you start to let growth you beat out comfort you. You'll never get rid of comfort you. I don't know if you can even not let comfort you win most of the time. Like maybe what I've been saying of growth you has to beat comfort you half the time as the goal, maybe that's even too high a bar. I think comfort you likely wins 99% of the time. And your job is to move that 1% even to 10%. To be 10% more effective, right? To go from 1% to 10%. But it's a daily battle. And no matter how great you feel today, no matter how much inspiration you've had, how many life-changing conversations you had, how much you feel like you've got momentum now, you're gonna wake up tomorrow and be fighting the same battle again. The battle never goes away. It shouldn't, because growth never stops. You wanna climb forever. It's not like you hit the top of the mountain and then you're done, right? When you've hit a goal, what happened? You felt let down afterwards. Like you hit your goal, rah, 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 yay, and then what? You need to be growing towards something else. We want to grow. If we're not growing, we're not happy. So you want to grow for life. And you're always going to have comfort you, which is sometimes the voice of reason, but is mostly the voice of being scared. And your job is to every day wake up and go to battle, go to war against comfort you, because your mission depends on it, your self-love depends on it, your self-confidence depends on it, your family depends on it, the people around you, your community depends on it, people who currently are what you used to be, they depend on it. The world needs you. It's not even about you anymore. Like the world needs you to step up, to be bolder, to be braver, to be the growth you instead of the comfort you. The world needs it because you've got something that can change other people's lives. Maybe on the mass scale, maybe millions and millions, or maybe 10 people. But what you've been through, how you've overcome, needs to serve as a message of hope and inspiration. Because what's inside you just might change somebody's life. It will change somebody's life, but not if you let comfort you win.
If you want another Evan rant video that just might give you the confidence you need, check it out right there next to me. I think you'll enjoy it. Continue to believe, and I'll see you there. You have to have a plan for what you're going to do when it gets hard. When you want to quit. When you know what has made you quit in the past. And when you know that thing that made you quit is going to show up again, what are you going to do?